As I told you yesterday that Ethereum was going to get rejected at this level up here. It's looking pretty worrying right now for the Ethereum price, I'm not going to lie. Let's dive in and check out exactly what is going on. Told you yesterday, guys, we were going to come up here and we were going to get rejected. I told you that we would get rejected around $2,000 because of a number of different things. Obviously, we've got this rising wedge pattern here, but also because this is quite obviously a very stiff area of resistance. As well as that, guys, want you to think about what happens around these kind of round numbers, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. When it gets up towards there, people have got a clear mind where they want to sort of sell things. It's not an exact science, but a lot of people are there who buy at $1,000 and say, well, I want to double my money, and they sell at $2,000. So always be very cautious that these are big milestones when they come up, because they do tend to be a bit more difficult to break than you would anticipate previously if it was just a random number. What we can see at the top of this wedge, which ultimately, usually in crypto, will break towards the downside, is we put in a shoulder here. We're now putting in a head, potentially, maybe another shoulder going in here, and then I expect that we're going to slide towards this sort of area just below $1,800. But it gets potentially worse if we can't hold this level. To see any sort of a chance of a bounce, guys, having to break out of around this area, finding support here and then coming up, which obviously would fake out this pattern, but I don't think it's really likely to happen. I think most likely scenario, guys, is we're going to be revisiting levels down towards at least $1,400, possibly even lower. And why is this all happening? Well, you probably wondered, guys. Jumping out to the daily, I showed you yesterday, this is on a daily chart since June or early June. We've seen a big push towards the upside, and it's all against the US dollar. When the US dollar is performing strongly, lo and behold, crypto will not perform so strongly. I showed you yesterday, guys, that we had this line of resistance here, this line of resistance here, and guess what has just happened? We come down and we pushed back into this area above here. It now looks like potentially that the US dollar is going to regain these highs and potentially then continue to push even higher, which is in line with a potential fall for Ethereum and Bitcoin, which obviously you're not wanting if you're buying Ethereum and Bitcoin right now and just hoping that you're going to hold and it's going to go up. Obviously, I do believe that Ethereum is going to be worth a lot more money than this in the future. Same with Bitcoin, where it's currently sat just under $2,000 for Ethereum. Bitcoin sat under 25k. You know, these prices are very temporary, guys. We are going to see an upside push eventually. Just right now, while the US dollar rallies, everything against it's going to continue to suffer. But you can make money in crypto when the markets are falling, very much the same as you would when they're going up. Obviously, if you've been buying down here, you're kind of taking a gamble that it's going to go up. That's how it all works. But ultimately, if we get to places like this where we can see a fairly obvious turnaround taking place, then we can go in to a trade and we can short the market. And if you want to short the market, guys, there's pretty much no better place than coming to the link down below in the description, heading over to a Delta exchange. I like this platform, super straightforward and easy to use. It's got huge amounts of volume, very high security, and all of the major cryptos available on here. You literally come across to the link in the description where you'll get a bonus. Click on deposit where you can add crypto or fiat currency, and then you're going to click here where it says futures. Coming across to futures, we're going to look at how you can potentially short the market. So obviously I'm looking at Ethereum because Ethereum is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies for a number of different reasons. But we can see I'm looking here at a potential shorting opportunity. Now, obviously, I've been waiting for a potential shorting opportunity, but coming across, guys, you can see the way the whole platform is looking. I've got $75 available. I'm just going to click here on where it says market, and I can click on sell short, which is going to allow me to sell Ethereum at this price. So you can see, guys, because I have the access to using leverage, I can now short the market. If the price comes back above at $1,900, then I'll get stopped out for an $18 loss. However, if it falls towards my price target, then my $75 is going to be increasing by $195. So I click on sell, and you can see that it's already entered me in for that trade. And now we just have to sit and watch it play out. There's loads of bonuses, etc. available down below. You can trade futures. There's also options available. You can do things like staking. You can use automated tools. There's up to 100x FX leverage, and so much more. So make sure you head down to the link in the description if you're interested in day trading in crypto. I'll bring you an update later on in the week of how that trade plays out. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to find out more about it. As well as that, I'm going to bring you more detailed tutorials on how to use the Delta exchange as well, guys. Jumping back to Ethereum then, guys, I've told you my two scenarios. This is basically if we continue to fall towards this level and we are unable to find support in and around this pink box. I do think that we are going to be taking a visit at least down towards this level in conjunction with the US dollar continuing to hike towards the upside. However, if we are able to bounce here, then who knows, we could well be taking a push here. But it's not all doom and gloom, guys. If we are pushing down towards these levels, I think we are potentially going to be forming somewhat of a double bottom pattern here, coming up towards this level and continuing on. But I think that's going to be later on in the year before we see anything that dramatic and exciting happening in crypto. Be very cautious of all of the scams, etc. down below in the comments. Guys, if you want to DM me or anything like that, got any questions, then go down to my Instagram. It's in the comments. Send me a message and I'll get in contact with you and see what I can do to help you out. Guys, hope you enjoyed that content. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new to the channel, you want to learn more about Ethereum, crypto in general, please subscribe and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye-bye.